Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Kyra Jones.
Widener School of Nursing is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. The program was founded in 1970 and currently features nearly 40 faculty members with over 1,000 undergrad students.
Want to show off your creative side? Pride Activities Council and the Commuter Student Association will be hosting Make It Take It Monday, this Monday, September 30th. Customizable license plates will be the craft of the day. This event is perfect for hanging with friends while showing off your artistic abilities. It will be held in the UC Atrium from noon to 4 p.m.
Lieutenant Colonel David Gunther has been added to Widener's ROTC staff. Gunther will serve as the officer in charge of the U.S. Army ROTC program on campus. Prior to his time at Widener, he spent 4 years as the legislative assistant for the Vice Chief of Staff of the Army.
Do you want to learn better study habits? On Wednesday, October 2nd, a workshop will be held discussing helpful study tips. Textbook studying tips and better note-taking will be featured. The event will be held in room 339A in the Kopelski Learning Center.
The Center for Civic and Global Engagement hosted a Taste of Chester and volunteer fair on Monday in the UC Atrium. The event was held in honor of Saudi Arabia's National Day and featured Arabic cuisine and music.
Today is the 23rd, which is the Saudi National Day, when the King Abdulaziz united the Saudi Arabia, where Saudi Arabia was, a couple of tribes, couple of nations. So today we celebrate this day because we are one nation, one government, and we in safety, and we have everything right now.
The student government will be holding a town hall meeting this Tuesday, October 1st in Latham Hall. The event will discuss upcoming projects as well as important campus initiatives and will run from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Now we'll head over to Sunny Fipple with sports.
Good afternoon and welcome to this week's Widener Sports Update. I'm Sunny Fimple as always. Pride football dominated on all sides of the field in their 48-10 win over FDU Florham on Saturday. Quarterback Sean McGuckey threw for over 400 yards and 3 touchdowns and had no interceptions. Chris Randall scored 2 TDs, giving him his 20th total collegiate for his career. The Pride return to action this Saturday at Alvernia, game time scheduled for 1 p.m. The women's soccer team defeated the Goucher Gophers 6-0 this weekend. Isabella Hill had a hat trick to lead the way as the Pride improved to 6-2 prior to their matchup today against Cabrini. Pride field hockey is off to a record-setting start. They've gone 8-0 for the first time since 2007. They reached that mark with a 3-1 win over DeSales yesterday. Gianna Perna had a goal and an assist for Widener. The team opens Matt Commonwealth play this Saturday at Hood. Well, in Philly sports news, the Eagles dropped their second straight game on Sunday, losing 27-24 to the Detroit Lions. 7 drop passes ultimately sank the Birds despite another strong effort from Carson Wentz. The team will travel to Lambeau Field this Thursday to take on the Packers. The Phillies were officially eliminated from playoff contention yesterday as they fell to the Nationals 4-1. It marks the 8th straight season the Phils will miss the playoffs. This lack of success may mean manager Gabe Kapler's job could be in jeopardy. Well, that's all for this week's Widener Sports Report. Now back to Mitch and Kyra, guys.
Thanks, Sonny. The Chester community is vowing to come together after a recent increase in gun violence. Mayor Thaddeus Kirkland and Police Commissioner Otis Blair are walking door to door, encouraging residents to take a stand against gun violence. Commissioner Blair has planned a peace walk for next Wednesday.
An early morning fire on North 52nd Street in West Philadelphia forced people from their homes. Witnesses and firefighters helped rescue children lowered from windows in the building. It took firefighters a little more than 30 minutes to save all family and children. There were no injuries, and now for a look at this week's weather in Chester, here's Kiara Williams.
Thanks, Mitch. Welcome to the first week of fall, but it doesn't really feel like fall quite yet. If you take a look at the 7-day forecast, it's still pretty warm out there. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s for the entire week, still giving off those summer vibes. The pattern will continue into next week with highs of 86 for Saturday and 88 for Sunday. There will be plenty of sun and 0 chance of rain. So if you haven't had the chance to enjoy your hot girl summer, now is the time. I'm Kiara Williams with your Widener weather. Now back to Mitch and Kyra with more news.
The FBI has arrested a U.S. soldier who allegedly discussed plans to bomb a major news network. Jarrett William Smith planned to travel to Ukraine to fight Azov Battalion, a violent far-right group. William Smith also suggested targeting Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke before his arrest.
World leaders are set to discuss climate change at a United Nations summit this week. President Donald Trump was not scheduled to attend but announced his attendance Monday morning. One official said the summit could catalyze global action toward limiting climate change.
Finally this week, it was a close call for a Missouri woman whose roof shattered when a can of dry shampoo exploded in her car. Christine DeBruck left the can in her car on a hot day, triggering the blast. Luckily, nobody was in the vehicle at the time of their explosion, and there were no injuries. DeBruck's mother is encouraging all car owners not to leave aerosol cans in hot cars.
That's all we have for you this week on Widener News. I'm Mitchell Mackesy.
And I'm Kyra Jones. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week.